Hey everybody, Doug8798 here. Got another short video for you. This is not an intro to a larger video, even though in the future I may do a larger video review of this death battle. But for now, more DBZ Pwnage. DBZ Pwnage and Marvel and DC Ownage once again a Western style comic book character and a Dragon Ball Z character met in death battle, and this time this was Thor versus Vegeta. Now he did a version of Thor versus Vegeta back several years, but they did a short melee battle, but it was atrocious. You had Thor looking like middle-aged Triple H from WWE, and it was all quick. It just really wasn't that good. I really didn't care much for it. I only cared about the victor. And let's talk about this real death battle. Oh yeah, and then I saw one of the crappy anime dojo death battle channels on here where they have the audacity to do a Thor versus Vegeta battle, and yeah, once again this one sucked, especially the victor. Now finally we got a real long death battle with hours and hours with the history and research of both characters before they locked it up into death battle. And this episode was done real well too. But as always, I care about the end once again, and I predicted it, and this is all I cared about. Marvel comes out on top. My boy Thor beat the living daylights out of that pussy of a Saiyan Prince, dumbass, low-life pussy, Gary Sue, Vegeta, and it was glorious. The only thing I hate is that, just like with the Superman death battle, they are some lame Dragon Ball Z fanboys. They made sure Vegeta had a good showing, even though in my opinion, Thor and Vegeta, that's not a match. I don't care what transformation Vegeta achieves. He isn't the warrior Thor is. He doesn't have the years of a battle experience. He wins no categories. He's not the warrior Thor. He's not the warrior Thor is. He's not the warrior Thor is. He's not the warrior Thor is. He doesn't have the battle experience. He doesn't have the stamina. Which the stamina was a deciding factor in this fight. He doesn't have the stamina of Thor is, and it's just pales to Thor in every way possible. Thor with the millionaire, the hammer axe, the axe. He has his own berserker warrior, like cool transformation stage, and Vegeta going up against Thor has a bunch of lame key blasts that don't work on any top of tier villain or character. Then his technique is multiple rapid fire punches, kicks it, and blast. That ain't strategy. That ain't how you fight. And that pales in comparison to not only any real fighter and hero and champion like Thor, but especially the super multiverse levels. I don't know why they insist on having Dragon Ball Z characters fight these Marvel and DC universal scale level powers. They have Vegeta fighting evenly with Thor. Like I said, Vegeta ain't the warrior Thor is just like Goku wasn't the warrior, wasn't and never will be the warrior Superman is. But it's good to see what you call. I'm also gonna pay. I'm in a fight with the fighter on the Fighters Dance channel with multiple people on there who the fighter did. He did a cool video game Mugen of Goku fighting Avengers, Earth's heroes, and I said. At the time I said the Avengers would beat Goku, or they beat Vegeta here, and Goku isn't that much stronger than Vegeta, and they're actually said to be evenly matched when they both use the Super Saiyan Blue God mode, according to Death Battle, and as such, if Thor can beat Vegeta, he can beat Goku. He can beat Goku too. I'm gonna pay them a visit now. But yeah, it felt good watching once again. See, I hate Dragon Ball Z and I hate Dragon Ball Z fanboys. For years and years, just like with the Superman Death Battle debate, for years and years in debates and we had to quote unquote in debates about other franchises like Street Fighter, Naruto, Bleach, Yu Yu Hakusho, and many franchises like those. We had to hear, we're talking about storyline characters, development, etc., etc. You had these idiots constantly bringing up how powerful, how big, how powerful the Z Fighters were, how big and powerful the quote-unquote Z Fighters were. Well, in this death battle right here, in Death Battle, and in the Marvel and DC universe, yeah, characters like Naruto, Bleach, and them, they're too earthly, which Dragon Ball was. They're too earthly. They're too quote-unquote earthly. Get the Marvel and DC Planet Busters. Get people like Superman, Martian Manhunter, Thor, Green Lantern with his power ring charge, Marvel, Century, Warlock, and characters like that, Adam Warlock, characters like that, and have them go up against the Dragon Ball Z characters, and they will make Goku people powerhouses like Goku and Vegeta look like Yamcha, Krillin, and Tien out there. Vegeta and Goku in both death battles. They did everything in their power to make sure they had a better showing, but in both these death battles, both of them look pathetic. They look like Yamcha out there. And people try to say, oh, well, Thor is a bullshit character. Vegeta and Thor and Superman are bullshit characters. Vegeta and Goku are bullshit characters. Not only are they bullshit characters, they're the most bullshit characters in fiction. Let's start off with Goku. Goku was barely stronger than the average human. Struggled with people like Yamcha, Krillin, General Blue, Tao, King Piccolo, and Piccolo Jr., and finally Raditz. Then you got then lost to people like Tien Shinhan and Master Roshi. Yet somehow in Dragon Ball Z, after getting his body stolen by Ginyu and getting his butt kicked by Gohan, Krillin, and Vegeta, and healed him Frieza's tank, that gave him a huge power boost that allowed him to jump from 180,000, that was his maximum, to somewhere over 1 million. And he was not only able to do that, he was able to survive 3 rounds against Frieza, and eventually find the power to quote-unquote beat him. Most of Goku's power is off-screen training or some other BS, off-screen training, plot armor, or some BS means. Then you got Vegeta, who is even worse. Vegeta, quote-unquote, Vegeta was a pussy-ass 18, later 24 at 33,000. He gets his butt kicked by Raccoon. He lost to Zarbon. And later Raccoon, somehow losing to Raccoon, eating a Sensu Bean, and fighting Jason Ginyu twice. That they gave him a huge power boost that pushed him over the edge and allowed him to jump from 33,000 to 530,000. Frieza's first form, Frieza's first form. Then I mentioned the next plot hole. He foolishly told him to transform. Then he had Krillin severely injure him, and somehow Krillin, the weakest one there, severely injuring him, gave him a huge power boost that was stronger than all of Frieza's first three forms, but still pale in comparison to the what you call it. They showed us how he got the Super Saiyans 1 through 2, but they didn't show us the power needed to get there. You don't jump from 33,000 to 530,000 and later a million under sensu beans and being healed alone. That's straight up bullshit. Straight up bullshit. Marisu bullshit. Then the worst, he got the Super Saiyan Blue merely because his fanboys wanted it. Off screen, didn't even show us how he achieved that God Chi. So as you can quote unquote see Vegeta, as you can see, Goku and Vegeta are bullshit characters. They're the most bullshit characters. Just two overpowered pussy Marisu lowlifes are both of these quote unquote pussies. And it was awesome seeing them once again get their asses handed to them in death battle. So from now on, fanboys of other franchises, whenever DBZ fans bring up how powerful characters are, bring up Superman and Thor Thor versus Goku and Vegeta death battles. Goku and Vegeta death battles. Who will make the Z fighters look like Yamcha? And they show you what real heroes, what real champions, and what real power truly is. Because that Super Saiyan faggotry is not power. And spamming Dragon Balls, the biggest two reasons I hate Goku and Vegeta, what they did in the Majin Buu saga, Majin Buu and Cell saga, spamming Dragon Balls is unacceptable and inexcusable. So with that being said, let me get out of here.